we will win game 2. You gonna back it off? We will win game 2.
My name's Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it.
You asked for this. You know that, right? You asked for this. Everything you did from the beef till now, we will win game 2, gets completely neutralized by a one-liner. No round twos. Well, everybody go home, pack your bags, everybody beat the traffic. Kendrick said it's over. I ain't gonna lie, it is. And we ready for it to be over too. I don't wanna see no more threats, no more subs. It's done. Kendrick is playing 4D chess and Drake is playing Uno, bruh. And he still got hit with a draw 25. But despite the brilliance of Kendrick's announcement, it's honestly getting a little bit soiled by him performing over Wayne when the Super Bowl was in New Orleans. Why have Kendrick perform, other than the fact that this is Drake's year of reckoning, why have Kendrick perform over Wayne?
Lil Wayne, headline Super Bowl in New Orleans. How badly do you want to hear those words?
Just as bad as I would want to see my name at the top of that list when I was that whatever age it was, and I would bust into the office and get that Billboard magazine. Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
Especially when you consider the fact that the Super Bowl will be held in Cali 2026 and 2027. Why not let Kendrick perform then? Who's making the decisions? Despite what you may see on Twitter, people saying that New Orleans has a selection committee that didn't choose Wayne.
So for all the people who claimed that it wasn't Jay-Z that influenced this, it wasn't Roc Nation nor the NFL, but it was actually some good old people on some random committee in New Orleans. Well, this is a guy who's actually a Super Bowl 59 host committee member, and he's also the CEO of the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation. I think he would know if there was a committee of New Orleans, like in New Orleans, that voted to pick Kendrick.
Why would New Orleans choose anybody other than Wayne, bruh? So despite what you see on Twitter, the decision on who performs at the Super Bowl halftime show is primarily made by the NFL with significant impact from Roc Nation, the entertainment agency founded by Jay-Z. Roc Nation has been collaborating with the NFL since 2019. The NFL's event planners, marketing teams, in conjunction with Roc Nation, consider factors such as artist popularity, cultural relevance, and the ability to just deliver a large-scale performance, which people are criticizing also when it comes to Wayne. Let me tell you, I saw Wayne twice, 2 of the best shows I ever been to. So people saying he forgetting his lyrics, I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I ain't trying to hear it. Lil Wayne deserves as much as Kendrick, but honestly more because this is his hometown. There are also people saying on Twitter, and honestly, I gotta get off Twitter because I'm blocking somebody every day. The people on Twitter are saying New Orleans has been hosting the Super Bowl at least 10 times prior to this 2025 Super Bowl. Well, remember what I told you. In 2019, that's when Jay-Z came in partnership with the NFL. The expectation from us was that Jay-Z was gonna get it right. From that point forward, Jay-Z was gonna have a significant impact in producing a better halftime show that represented the culture, but also gives artists like Lil Wayne a real opportunity to perform. So honestly, 2025 was Wayne's first real opportunity to even be selected. You gotta think, Wayne is somebody who is not at the top of the NFL's list any other year. So 2019, we're expecting, as soon as it was announced that it was gonna be in New Orleans, everybody expected Wayne to be the performer, bro. I ain't trying to hear nothing else.
Yes, obviously. It is the obvious choice because, like, why do you feel like it's important for the halftime show to reflect the people of the city?
Because there's so many people that's not from the city there. So it's a showcase.
So think about what's happening now. So I got my glasses on because we about to dive deep today. Not because of some game 2, but because in 2015, Jay-Z offered Drake 2.5% ownership if he decided to join Tidal. Instead of the $19 million he was being offered by Apple Music to co-sign their platform. So think back to when all those platforms were competing for streaming dominance. Tidal was on the rise and Jay-Z was selling the idea that this platform was going to be for the artist, by the artist, black owned. This is something that he wanted everybody to get behind.
You know, that term icons, but we've all at one point were in love with music. You can't make it to where what we've accomplished without having that love of music be the foundation. I think it's one of the things that sets us aside from someone that's a tech company that's selling advertisement or selling hardware. Right now they're writing a story for us. We need to write the story for ourselves.
He wanted everyone to move on from places like Apple. Well, Drake was actually on board with that idea until about 2 days before the launch. Drake backs out. Huh? Now, as a Drake fan, I'm constantly being reminded that Drake is a terrible person, bro. But honestly, backing out 2 days before the launch is diabolical, bro. It's diabolical. So you can only imagine how pissed Jay-Z was. The businessman he is, getting someone like Drake to commit and then back out was crazy. But Drake, in his mind, was making a business decision. He was taking the guaranteed money in the future of Apple over an unseen future that Tidal may have had. So you can argue that was honestly a decision he made for himself, and I do respect that. But guess who did join Tidal? Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne agreed to join Tidal, bruh. Along with Rihanna, Beyonce, and a few others, Wayne decided to join Tidal and he was on Team Tidal. He bought the dream.
I spoke to a lot of different people outside of the industry, and everyone was like, what took so long? Like, this thing was the thing that everyone wanted.
Let's fast forward to 2021. Jay-Z sells his majority stake in Tidal for $350 million to none other than white Jack Dorsey. Remember, this was supposed to be a black-owned platform that was built up to be for the artist, by the artist. He gives majority stake in Tidal, meaning they make all the decisions when it comes to Tidal from that point forward to Jack Dorsey. He was supporting Kendrick the entire time while he was battling Drake. So this dream that Jay-Z was selling to be for the artist, by the artist, was really just to up the stake in his company so that his valuation would increase and he could sell it to the highest white bidder. It's diabolical, bro. This goes deep. Jay-Z has been trying to get his get back for years, throwing shots at Drake through music. Drake will send shots back. And finally, when Drake has his worst year of all time, Drake's reckoning, Jay-Z steps on Drake's neck once again by denying Lil Wayne the opportunity to headline his home city and awarded it to Drake's biggest op. Jay-Z was D-Wade, and Kendrick is LeBron James about to drop a spirit bomb of Not Like Us on Super Bowl Sunday, bruh. It can't get much worse than this for Drake at this point. The beef starts off with Drake and J. Cole saying they're bigger than the Super Bowl. Just for Kendrick to be selected by Jay-Z as the Super Bowl performer that following year, almost 10 years after being slighted by Drake during his worst year to date, bruh. The Avengers literally united against Drake, and it looks like they are succeeding, bruh. 4D chess. So despite anything you might have saw on Twitter about why he was chosen, Louisiana having a selection committee, bruh, no. This is some hate that was brewing in Jay-Z over all these years, and he finally got his get back on Drake. And I think at this point, Drake's backed into a corner. Like, his only real option at this point is to be on his best behavior and try everything in his power to get Not Like Us banned from the Super Bowl. You don't want 100 million people singing that you a PDF file, right? So that's Drake's only play at this point, and he brought all of this on himself. Had he just kept quiet, been tactical, came up with a game plan, maybe not have backed out of the Tidal deal 2 days before the launch, maybe he would have been dropping a bomb on Kendrick by now. But really, it's only Kendrick making plays at this point. It's like every time he tweets, it's like a knife is twisting. Let me know what your thoughts are on this situation in the comments below, and check me on the next one. I'm out.